Well, we're just going to give it another minute or so and see if sometimes people have a hard time finding us. So we'll just give them another minute or so. So my name is Shay Wishna. My husband John Tepley is over here warming up the guitar. And this is our gallery. It's called Atelier Gallery. And this part is called Puppet Central. And every Saturday night at 6 o'clock we have a family-friendly performance. We're performing today, obviously, but on other Saturdays we have different performers. Next Saturday there's a gal named Kelly Campbell who's going to be performing. She's doing 2 shows, the Mike Mulligan's Steam Shovel and The Little House. And one of them she's using overhead projector and shadow puppets. So
shadow puppets.
Yeah, super fun. And then on the other side of that is, oh, I think your dad has that already, Zoe, but you can have that too. We also do adult puppetry, so we have a drunk puppet night. That's for 21 and over only, I'm afraid. But I just like to share that as well, because we just love puppets. So that's part of what we do here. My husband John painted all of these lovely paintings. Oh, that's okay, Zoe. What's up?
Why is there a spoon and a fork right there?
A spoon and a fork? Why, you will find out. That's all part of the show. They are characters that you're about to see in the show. So John does all the paintings, and he also does portraits, and he makes these portrait puppets as well. And there's more in the window if you want to take a look as you're, when you go outside. But I teach classes. There's an upstairs, so I teach my classes upstairs. I do an after-school theater class for people who are 8 and older, for kids. How old are you, Rosie?
6.
Oh, okay, so a couple of years then.
I'm 5. And my brother's 8.
All right. Well, there we go. And there's information, like a link to our website on the flyers that we gave you, and we're always posting things on PDX Kids Calendar. So thank you all so very much for coming out. And I'm going to go ahead and close the door, and we'll get started. And if you need to use the restroom, it's just right upstairs at the top of the stairs on your left, and just watch your step going up. Welcome aboard, y'all. I am the good ship LolliToots. I am a good time boat, taking people up and down the river on old-time dinner and dance Dixieland tours. Why, there's a family that runs my riverboat, the daddy, Papa Fork, and the mother, Mama Spoon, and all of their children, spoons and forks and cups and dishes. Why, these two here, this over here is Gopher. He's the eldest son in the LolliToots coffee jerk. Welcome aboard, y'all. And over here, why, this lovely lady is Teaspoon. She's our LolliToots cook and one of our finest waitresses. Welcome to LolliToots, everyone. So, you wouldn't know just by looking at these two, but they are just meant to be together. And you certainly couldn't tell by listening to them, because these two, they bicker day and night like cats and dogs. But I happen to know something about the two of them that they don't even know about themselves. Each of them has the same special secret place that they love to go to be by themselves, right upstairs at the very back on my stern. Gopher likes to go there in the morning before he begins his shift. And Teaspoon, she likes to go there at the very end of the day and watch the sun set. But as I said, neither of these two know that about each other. But they are meant to be together. And that's what our story is about. Toot, toot. Why, Gopher, I do declare, why, this morning that coffee that you made was so bad, my guests couldn't tell if they were drinking water from the mighty Mississippi or espresso. That's how bad it was. Oh yeah, Missy? Well, your cooking is so bad, Teaspoon, that last night when you were cooking supper, before you'd even taken it out of the kitchen, it tasted like leftovers. Oh, is that right, Mr. Smarty Pants? Well, I happen to know that this morning you made my coffee pot cry. Pull me, she said. Oh, your coffee was that bad. Oh, very clever, Missy. But I happen to know something about you that you don't even know. I have a secret. Why, just this morning, when I went to my special secret spot way up top in the back of LolliToots on her stern, and I was watching the sun rise over the mighty Mississippi, I thought to myself, Gopher, the only thing more beautiful than this sunrise is Teaspoon. And then I said to myself, Gopher, what are you saying? Teaspoon? Why, she always has a jibe and a joke, never a kind word. Self, I replied, it's true, I do declare, I am sweet on Teaspoon. And then in that moment, I decided that I would do something that I'd never done before. I was going to write a Valentine. And I was going to write it to Teaspoon. And so I put it all down in words, how I felt. I said, my darling Teaspoon, you are the most beautiful spoon in the entire world. Why, the sun on the river is not as beautiful as you are. And my darling, I love you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Thanks for being my sunshine today. Oh. And then, as I was about to sign it, to put my name on this beautiful Valentine, suddenly I felt like I was Captain James T. Kirk on the Starship Enterprise, and there was a force field between me and that Valentine. And I tried to put my name down, to make the pen right. I tried one time, I tried a second time, and then I tried a third time, but I could not make the pen make contact with the page. And then I realized that there was a good reason for this, that my darling Teaspoon, as beautiful as she is, she has a wicked, sharp wit. And if she knew how I felt about her, why, I do declare, she would tear my tender heart to pieces. And I just could not bear that. No, sirree, I just could not. So, once a fork to do, I did what any self-respecting fork would do. I sent it anonymously without signing it. At least this way, my darling Teaspoon will know that somewhere, someone out there cares for her. And that has to be enough. Dish, come quick! Oh, put down those dishes, my friend. You gotta see this. Oh, what are you in such a hurry about, T? I'm coming. Oh, Dish, come right here. Why, look right here. Someone has sent me a Valentine dish. Oh, well, that is very pretty indeed. Oh, Dish, and not only that, what they said on the inside, they said that I was more beautiful than the sunrise on the mighty Mississippi. Oh, no one's ever said that about me before. Isn't that nice? Oh, well, who is this Romeo Teaspoon? Oh, but that's where the trouble begins, Dish. Because you see, my Valentine did not sign my Valentine, and I haven't a clue as to who he is. Oh, well, hon, that's not a problem. We'll just play the dating game with all of our regular guests here in the coffee store. And you'll just ask them questions like, what would be the perfect first date? I suppose I could do that. Oh, Dish, you're such a good friend. You have such good ideas. But still, I wonder, why can't it be easy? I mean, now that I just found out that I have a sweetheart, why can't the universe just give me a sign of some kind? Make it perfectly clear that someone out there cares about me? Oh. Well, you know, dear, it would be nice indeed. But sometimes the universe just can't make it so clear to us who our Valentine is. And we just have to do the best we can anyways. How y'all doing, ladies? Gopher, why are you interrupting us? We have very important things to be discussing. And you know, Gopher, this morning, your coffee was so bad, I would say for sure it would be grounds for divorce. As though I would ever want to marry you, Gopher. Now, as I was saying, Dish, it's really a shame that the universe just can't give us more of a sign or something. Let it be totally obvious who our sweetheart was. I mean, the way that they do in movies or in plays even. So clear, so obvious. Well, gals, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Bye, Gopher. Well, hon, sometimes things just don't work out like that. But look, here comes Pirate Leonard. You can try out your dating game idea on him. I'm just going to go over here and see if these guests would like a refill of coffee. Holler if you need me, hon. Oh, Dish, thank you.
Yo ho, a pirate life for me. Avasti, mateys, look at all the bright and shining faces here. Now, I think that all of ye would like to learn how to talk like a pirate. Am I right? Is this true? Well, I forgot, Miss Teaspoon. Do you know why it is that we're called pirates?
Why, no, Pirate Leonard, I have not a clue.
I don't know either. We just are. But since you're all game for it, why, let's try teaching you how to speak like a pirate, huh? We're gonna divide it up here. And you people over here, you're going to go, ah. Can I hear you say, ah? Ah, very nice. And you in the middle here, you're going to go, err. Can I hear you say, err? You, sir, in the back, I could not hear you. It might have to do with the fact that I don't have any ears, but that's besides the point. And let me hear you go, err. Oh, much better, much better. And then you over here on the side, you're going to say, Can I hear you say, Oh, that is music to me non-existent ears. And now, we're going to put it all together like in a wave. We're going to start over here. Ready? Ah. Again. Ah. Ah. Now backwards. Oh, bravo, bravo. Well done, well met. I think I won't make you walk the plank just yet. Alrighty.
Well, Pirate Leonard, that was certainly adventurous.
Ah, indeed, miss.
But Pirate Leonard, I need to ask a favor of you, you see. I'm looking for a Valentine for a good friend of mine, and I'm wondering, would you help me?
Well, now this friend of yours, she wouldn't be a curvaceous spoon by any chance, would she?
Curvaceous spoon, well, let me see, well, I'm a spoon, and I'm curvaceous. Yes, she is a curvaceous spoon.
Oh, well, perhaps this friend is none other than the beauteous dish. Of course, I will help you, Miss Teaspoon. Yes, of course. What can I do?
Well, what I would like to know, Pirate Leonard, is tell me your idea of the perfect first date.
Perfect first date. Well, of course, I would take me lady love onto me piratey ship. The bad ship Depression. And then we would sail out to sea, and then the storms would come, and the waves would crash, throwing us this way. Here, everyone help me. Throw this way, and then that way, and then this way. Ah, very good, everyone. And we would climb up the yard arms, our cutlasses in our teeth, and we would board our enemies' ships, and we would do piratey things. Everyone say arr, arr. And that, Miss Teaspoon, is my idea of the perfect first date. Arr.
Well, that sounds very exciting.
Oh, look, here comes the lady dish. Why, hello, dish.
Why, hello, Pirate Leonard. You're certainly looking lovely today. Pirate Leonard, unhand me at once, sir, or I'll be rearranging your poop deck.
Oh, my mistake, Miss Dish. So sorry. I think I hear me captain calling. Bye-bye, ladies. Goodbye.
Well, do I even want to ask how that went?
Oh, Dish, it's not Pirate Leonard.
I think I'm relieved, though.
Oh, but Dish, I have to say, I'm no closer to finding my sweetheart and true love. It would seem that there should be some sort of a sign, don't you think? I mean, life does sometimes go like that. I want to know who my Valentine is.
I know you do, hon.
And I know sometimes things just aren't
As obvious as we'd like them to be.
Hello, ladies. How y'all doing?
Oh, you again, Gopher? Huh. You know, Gopher, today the guests actually, I think they actually liked your coffee.
Really, T?
Mm-hmm. Why, they said it was a real pick-me-up.
Oh, you're kidding. They did?
Mm-hmm. Why, they said that they just wanted to pick it up and toss it out the window of LolliToots. As I was saying, Dish, it just would be so nice if it was just obvious who my sweetheart was. You know, I'm so ready to meet him. I mean, I'm looking everywhere for him, and I just don't see him. I know, hon. You just have to be patient, though. Sometimes the world will give us a sign. Bye-bye, ladies. Bye-bye, Gopher. But look, hon, here comes Frenchie. You can try your dating game again on him, all right? And don't lose hope. It's all right. I'll be over here if you need me, hon. Thank you, Dish.
Bonsoir, bonsoir, mes amis. I hear from my friend, Pirate Leonard, that you are all very good with the languages. Is that correct?
Oh, yes.
Oh, very nice. So I am going to teach you a little French, how to parlez-vous français, as it were. I will teach you very simple how to say yes. The way that you say yes. Oh. The way that you say yes is you say oui. Can I hear you say oui?
Oui.
Oui. Oh, very nice. But we, it does not mean us. No, 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 no. It means yes. Wait. Oh, but we does not mean we. No, it means yes. Oh, I have to be very clear about this or I get into trouble. So, well, Miss Teaspoon, how are you today?
Why, Frenchie, I'm just fine, and how lovely to see you. I need your help. I'm trying to find a date for a good friend of mine in time for Valentine's Day, which, as you can see, is almost over.
Oh, and so, tell me more about this friend of yours. Is she a lovely spoon who perhaps works here in LolliToots?
Oh, well, I am a lovely spoon, and I do work in LolliToots. Yes, Frenchie, I would say so.
Oh, perhaps she means her good friend Dish, who is, how do we say, a real dish. I will help you, yes.
Well, please, tell us then, what is your idea of the perfect first date?
The perfect first date. Well, let me think about this. For the perfect first date, I would take my lady love to Paris. We would go to the Eiffel Tower, and there we would climb up all 1,563 steps. Our hearts would be racing, our blood would be pumping, and then when we get to the top, I will bend her over backwards and give her a big kiss.
Oh, my word. Well, that is very passionate, Frenchie.
I am French. Passionate is our middle name.
Well, and then after you've been together for a long time, what would that be like?
After we've been together, then we would have our family all around us. We would have Frenchie, our boys, Frenchie the second, and Frenchie the third, and our daughter, Frenchette. And one mustn't forget our little French poodle, Fifi. Wait. Which in this case, wee means burr, 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 burr. Oh, but look, here comes the beautiful dish. I'll get ready for her. Hello, Frenchie. Hello, Teaspoon. Oh, Mademoiselle Dish, you are a sight for sore eyes. Well, Frenchie, if you don't unhand me at once, next time you're buttering your baguette, your fingers will all be broken. Oh, my bad, Miss Dish. I'm very sorry. Au revoir, ladies. Goodbye. Well, hon, do I dare even to ask?
Dish, it's not him. And I have to say, although I'm relieved, I'm also a little sad. It just seems that I'm no closer to finding my sweetheart. No, not closer at all. Hello, ladies. How y'all doing? Well, you know, hon, maybe you need to be looking at options that you hadn't considered yet. At obvious people like Gopher over here. Well, Gopher doesn't even like me. All the same, maybe there's something more to him than you're seeing. All right, I don't see how it could hurt anything. Gopher, how y'all doing tonight?
Why, I'm fine, T.
Question for you, my friend. If you went on your perfect date, why, what would that look like?
My perfect date.
Why, Teaspoon, I can tell you that straight away. I have a special secret place here in LolliToots, way up in the stern, that I like to go to be by myself. And I go there in the mornings to watch the sunrise. But in this case, why, I would go there in the evening. I would take my sweetheart with me, and we would watch the sun go down together. But Dick, he just described my special place.
And then, T, why, as I held her hand and we watched the light reflecting off of the mighty Mississippi, I would let her know that she was the one thing in the world that was more beautiful to me than the sun's last rays on the water. And I would tell her, my darling, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I hope you know, dear, how much I love you. Thanks for being my sunshine today.
Dish, that's exactly what was on my Valentine. Gopher, are you my Valentine?
My darling T, yes I am.
Oh my word.
I must say that from the moment I first laid eyes on you, I thought you were the most beautiful, most radiant spoon I'd ever seen in my life. And I've loved you from afar ever since, T.
Gopher, I had no idea. But I have to tell you the truth, which is, I've always loved you as well. From the moment I saw you, Gopher, I thought you were the handsomest, most sterling folk I'd ever seen. And I've always thought your coffee was the best in all of Mississippi.
Oh, come here, you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I hope you know, dear, how much I love you. Thanks for being my sunshine today. Everybody sing. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I hope you know, dear, how much I love you. Thanks for being my sunshine today. Happy Valentine's Day, T. Happy Valentine's Day, Gopher. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all.
Well, thank you, everybody.
That was great.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to see the puppets up close?
Yes. Hold on, wait. So we don't have.
So, the way that we made these puppets, and I actually taped them for the show, but without the tape, there's a stick that runs all the way through to the head, and they move. Maybe I'll take the tape off so you guys can see.
Is it like balsa? What kind of wood is that?
Different kinds of wood. These are just dowels, like pine that you would buy, you know, in the store. And then the hands are actually carved out of it's basswood, which is also very light, like balsa.
Who made them?
I did.
You made them?
Yeah.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm just trying to find. There's where the tape begins, so I can show you. So. These puppets are all from a larger show that we've actually done. It was my master's thesis at Portland State University. It's a show called Bitchin'tella, which was a 12-person adult Cajun puppet musical. And so Gopher was in it, and Dish and Teaspoon and the Pirate and Frenchie, they were all in it as well.
Did you make all these?
I did, and my husband helped. He and also some of our students did as well.
Who made the pirate?
Who made the what?
The pirate. Sorry.
Can I see the pirate up close?
Yeah, I can bring the pirate out. Actually, one of my students did that. I made everybody help paint all of these. So basically, we put together the armatures. So these are just plastic bottles that, you know, that have, I think this guy had probably like Listerine or something in him. And that was fun too. I mean, because while we were working on this project, I'd go into, you know, like a supermarket kind of late at night, and I would tip the bottles over and like start walking them just to see how they would look as puppet bodies. So But so
Oh, fun.
they're based on Indonesian rod puppets. I was actually a Fulbright scholar and lived in Indonesia for 2 years and studied. They have these three-dimensional wooden rod puppets. And so there's a rod that runs through the hollow body and attaches to the head. So you can actually move the head independent of the torso. Originally, the way that these puppets were designed, it was one puppeteer working with one puppet. So they were able to get a lot of control. For this show, I use a puppet stage and set them down, which is why I decided to actually tape them down. But let me get the pirate out. So here is Pirate Leonard, and one of my students painted his face and actually painted Frenchie's face as well. I can.
He's a plastic bottle in the middle as well.
Yeah, and one up on top as
Can I
well.
hold him too, Dad?
If you're very careful, you can.
Be really careful. He's delicate, so. Oh, this is
Let
brilliant.
me get Frenchie out too, so you guys can
Here, hold
see
it.
him.
Hold it. Hold it. Yeah, just grab the light.
Did you make the arms as well?
Yes.
Wow, those look really intricate. Like that looks like complicated.
It's once you understand, I mean, they're basically the same pattern, and you just cut them out.
There you go.
Yeah, so just be gentle with them. Yeah, there you go.
That French is, oh, it's like a Gatorade
Alexander, did you
bottle.
have a chance? Would you like? Okay.
This is a Gatorade bottle.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
Gatorade bottle.
This is so cool. Oh my god.
I mean, as puppeteers, we're always looking for materials for our pieces. So plastic recyclable things are. Dish is a little bit fragile, so I can't let you hold her, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Is spoon fragile?
I can let you hold teaspoon though, but just be real careful with them.
I wouldn't have noticed the bottles until, had you not pointed out what those were.
Oh, and then give this one to Zoe afterwards.
Well, I would not have known. I didn't even the whole
Thank
time.
you.
I never.
Did you wanna see?
Here you go.